Welcome back to Diablo's Laboratorium Emporium. My name is Diablo, and today, well, I need to do a lot. I want to do a lot. I have some grand ideas, so let's see if we can get to them, shall we? How's power doing now that I've actually connected it? Oh, this is already all right. Mr. Marco says, hey, good morning, Mr. Diablo. Well, good morning to you, sir. Good morning, good morning. I am happy you are here. This is doing very well, actually. How about this side? Yeah, it's not backing up, but there's plenty of stuff coming in, so I'm happy about that. Very good indeed. Well, that'll back up eventually. How are we doing over here? Are we? Yeah, we're keeping this full, so that's good. And what's not going in here is going through, so it is very well, very nice. Oh, there's actually quite a good stream of stuff coming in. Very regular. Oh, I think. Hold on, because there were like a few that were following each other very rapidly. I wonder how that's doing. Are we still in a... We still have like lots and lots. Maybe I should make it a little bit faster. I don't think I really need to, but, you know. Oh, Andrew says good morning. Jacob says morning. One Online says morning. Well, good morning to everyone. Wait, there looked like there were pipes missing on the steam flow? Oh, probably if you... that could be possible. Did you use the blueprint or did you just copy and paste from what we already built? Let's see. No, I think I see all the turbines working, and they wouldn't be working if there was not steam everywhere. So unless you see anything that was not functioning correctly, not getting the blueprint. Oh yes. There in the blueprint there is there's two pipes missing indeed. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Yes, and I really should remake that one so it doesn't actually miss them. But wrong side. Oh shoot! You're right. Okay. Let's see. Ah, yes, indeed. So you did do... Yeah, this is a known thingy. This one I cannot do right now. It is a known fact that those pipes are missing from the blueprint, and I just haven't taken the time to fix it, actually. To be honest. But you know what? There's robots to do that for me. Did I place these ones? Yes, I did. That was on you, not me. Exactly, One Online. It was all my doing. Again, I have not taken the time to revisit that blueprint and make it proper, make it, so that it actually has that one in it. You know what? First order of the day. Let's go and fix that. I'll take the water. Indeed. So if I take... Do I have... Ooh, let me think about this. Is there a 2? Is there a 4? Oh, right. Shoot. I don't know if there's the same mistake in the 4 as there is in the 1. Did you put the 4 down or the 1? I'd like to know, because if the same is in the 4, then that could be an issue. But this one, I know this one certainly has it. There we go. Those two are missing. Unfortunately, I cannot do a copy, something like this in this, so I'd have to place it down somewhere. I'm a little bit afraid of just copying this, because there's like belts in there that I don't want to have. The 1. Okay, so I'm gonna assume for now that the 4 is correct. Do I have enough room? Let me just grab this one. Don't have enough room. You know what? I'm gonna cross the road. What did Diablo say to cross when he crossed the road? Ah, trains! Or something like that. Let me turn my robots off. I guess we can just... Wait, am I in... No, I'm not in any range of those things. If I do this, and I then do that and that. Again, as I said, it's not really that big of a thing to change. But I just never took the time for it. It's flat. No, that never happens. That never happens. I have no idea what the other one was called. Something, something, something stuff. You know what? I don't need... I need... Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do. Whoop. That one. I don't need a name right now, as long as I can just get it in here. Ha 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 ha. Wrong one. Right one. No, other way. Right one. Wrong one. Cool. If I just right click this one, I can do Control A C. Go in here. Control A C. Before I do that, let me just add a couple of ones. Yeah, that's the right one. That's the wrong one. So let's delete the wrong one. And now let's change the name. This one. Cool. Problem solved. No longer an issue. I have fixed it. So when in the future I place that, it will no longer be missing those 2 pipes. Cool. So, let's get back to business, as they say. Whee. I have obviously been working on the last parts of Blue Science, and I would like to go. Oh, I can't go anywhere because I moved the train station. You know what? Let's go over here. Is this a smart place to... Am I blocking anything? No, I don't think I am. Let's go over here. Yeah, I've been working on the last 2 parts, the pipes and the gear wheels, which honestly were not that big of a deal because you make them so fast. I really didn't need... let me jump out. I really didn't need that many factories. It was like, you know, I don't even know how many I needed entirely. But what I did find out was that I have way too many belts. There we go. Way too many belts of iron plates left over for what I need to do. Now I know everything is fed just fine, so I had a choice. What I could have done is I could have taken the belts, or the iron plate belts that I have, and divided them a little bit different. You know, get a few more of those into maybe green chips. I mean, that's running just fine, but you know, I could have done that. I could have used a little bit more for the steel plates that I also, of course, have designed. But in the end, if I'm really honest, let me zoom out here for a moment. Because all of that was already running at the amounts that I wanted it to run at, I just decided to utilize the belts, the iron plate belts that I had left over, and just use them to the max of what I could build for pipes and what I could build for gear wheels. Now, what I want to start with is I want to, because it's all very abstract is what I'm doing, right? Everything I'm doing right now is very up in the air, right? It's very, well, I'm ghost building everything, so most of it is in my head, is what I'm trying to say. I placed this down to complete this again because I destroyed this because of the rail, the wall that was, and the rail that was going through here. Come on, I want to get rid of this forest. Thank you. So what I wanted to start with was my general idea of what I want to do and how I want to place everything. Now, I could just show you the result, but I don't think that that is half as much fun as just showing you the process of getting there. So, in order to do that, we would need to have our steel smelting area. And you know what? That's going to be approximately at half of this, because the other half obviously is going to go up. So there's 12 from down here that needs to go down and in, and then there's another 12 that need to go out and here. Now there's going to be a little bit of a change here, so let's just assume this is going to be like this. There's 3 out. Hang on, why isn't it? I'm flipping it over the wrong way. Never mind. Yep. Now there's going to be 3 outs on every side, so that's 6. If we do 6, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 1 too many, and I'm lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 6. So this is about the size of what we're going to have. Obviously, this will move to the right a little bit just to make everything connect. Because obviously, if we have... do we have any stuff? No, we don't. We're just a chunk. If we have 12 belts going down here, and I probably should be doing it like this then. 1, 12. Yes. Oop. Something like that. And we can get a corner in there, I guess. Let's see. This is the right corner. That's that one, and nope, that's 1 too many. Nope, I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So that's 12 going down. Obviously, that's going to go down. I don't know, somewhere around here. Oh wait, no, way further, way further. Whee! All the way down here somewhere. Let me zoom out again. That means there's 12 coming in here. So this needs to be, I don't know. Let's guesstimate this approximately. Actually, we don't even need to go that far. We can just go leave 1 left. Yeah, leave. Sure. Let's leave 1 left. Why not? Zoom that out a little bit. Let's grab this thing and now try to aim this for where it needs to be. I'm not going for perfection here. I'm just going for approximation. So it's going to be something like this. This is the steel smelting area with 6 of them going out, which is more than we need, so that's fine. And then obviously this would go into here. Oh, shoot, I see that I've made a little bit of a mistake. Whoops. Obviously, because there needs to be something of a belt balancer in there. So, you know what? Actually, if we put the belt balancer first. Oh, but I have 2 times 16. Yes, because I need... Yeah, okay. So I need to go... this is 4, so it's 8. So it's 4 on each side. Wait, it's 12 on 32. 12 on 32 means 6 on each side. So 6 on 16 is 10. So I need 5 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, and that's the other. if I just copy that. I don't know exactly where this is going to be, of course. But that should not be an issue once I've actually placed down this thing. Zoom out. So we should be able to just line this up like so. Yeah. Good. But you might have already seen something that wasn't entirely correct. Which is why I'm not going further with this. This obviously can move up into this area because, you know, we don't need this much room, so we can make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that like this. And zoom out. Let me walk back up again. And now I just need to line it up like this and make sure that one doesn't become red. Let's see if all the belts are okay. Yeah, that's fine. See, that is not a lot tighter. It's a lot nicer. Now we can... Oh, I do that so many times. I do that so often. It frustrates me so much. Let me try again. I hit Control Z more than I hit Control X. and there's no redo, so you can't actually just go, all right, well, oops, and then go Control Shift Z to redo. You can't do that, which is kind of an annoyance. But you know what? I'll learn to live with it. Now, this obviously needs to be over. Oh, I need to... Oh, that's a good... let me just check the other side. It's 1, 2 of those belts, obviously, are splitters. So that's 1 in there. Okay, that's an easy one. 1, 2, so like this. It needs to go like this. And then we can do X here. Get this out. And get it back in the right position. Which would be right up to there. Nice. Okay, so that's centered now. This should be centered upon this. Which, you know, is not that big of a deal. No, I'm just going to grab a corner right here. That's a 4 corner. I would like to have this one. There we go. 8 and... Oops. 12. Now I should still have... Yeah, perfect. This line. There we go. All right, so we've got 12 going in, 20 coming out, which is enough to keep everything going for a while. And we can get these ones out. Well, actually, well, maybe we need to move it up a little bit because maybe we can't get these ones out. I don't know. You know what? Live and learn, live and learn. I guess that is not a big deal. Because it's just grabbing the entire thing and moving it up. I guess that's not a big deal. So we grab this thing. We move towards this one. We go out here. Something like that. I'm not entirely sure where, so I'm going to build the corners first. Which would be this one. And we'll go from there. I'll go from the inside out. So that's 24. Let's get this party started like this. This is going the right way, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so there we go. So our edge would be here. Oh, hang on. Save was intervening. Here. Now the question could be, do we want these 12 to be in the middle of this? I think that looks nicer, so I think I'll do that, especially because we're further out with this one as well, so I have the room to do that. This one, yes, would be... I mean, I could go like this and just have it in line with this, but I don't think that is as nice. So I think I want to have this quite in the middle of this. which would be 24, 12, 6, 2, 4, 1 there. Okay, so this is the middle of this, like so. Let's grab this. Ooh, this one again. There we go. All right, so that would be, obviously this would have to or not improve, what I'm trying to say, elongate up until this point, but that's okay. We can do whatever we want. Where is it? Here it is. Let me zoom in just a tad, make sure I can actually see what I'm doing. And we'll keep one gap, because one gap is nice. There we go. Perfection. And all we need to do now is get... so many big blueprints. Is get this connected, and we're done, right? So that's our steel section. I'm glad we've got that settled, and now we can use those 24 and those 24 in this area to get our pipes and our gear wheels done. As I said, those were not really difficult or interesting or complex builds, so I don't even care if I have which one I have where. I've got the gear wheels here and I've got the pipes over here. Basically, because they produce so fast, I need to put the output on the other side, don't I? Oh well. We can space this out. I probably want to have this in line with something like the green chips over here, and then probably space it out to be, you know, equidistant from the belts that are up here, to have them be like almost the same as this. Oops. As you can see, they are mostly the same build. So something like this, I think. Now the steel is a bit longer, so I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'm gonna get to that thought a little bit later. These outputs obviously need to go the other way, but that's an easy cut and paste. That I'm not even gonna worry about it. All these things take is iron going in, so you know it's not even a deal to do that. I mean, belts, all right. Again, because these guys produce so enormously fast, we can't even feed more than 2 per input. And I've just decided to, you know, make it look like this because it's in line with. I could have done it a little bit differently, but I chose to do it this way because it's in line with everything else, with the look of everything else. As I said, again, the inside I can copy, paste, flip it over, not a problem to have the. You know what? Let me just do that. You know what? Let me just do that. Why talk about it when you can actually do something about it? Cut that out, flip it over, get the thing pasted in here. There you go. That's all that was there. That was all that was to it. And now the inputs or the outputs the other way. So this is really fast and it has extra production, which means that it fills half of a belt just with these two, and we do that twice. Fill one belt going out. So we've got. It's not entirely full, by the way. It's not entirely filled. There's tiny gaps sometimes, but we go from. We need. Let me do this off the top of my head, but I believe we need. We actually only need like 4 or 5 belts of this, but because I had so much input to quote-unquote waste, I decided to just make use of whatever I had left and just go as big as I could, because, you know, we're using a lot of room anyway. And now we're going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 belts from this setup to 16 belts out, which is way too much. But I'd rather have way too much than not enough. We do obviously the same thing on this side. Actually, you know what? I can just delete that because the inside of this is the exact same as the inside of the other one. Because this is where we make the pipes. And the pipes, believe it or not, also produce very fast and actually had the same exact build. With the only difference that pipes are an actual end product, and thus I can't use the productivity modules on them. So I just put speed modules in everything. The last one in this row is mostly to fill up any gaps that could exist. But again, most of this is being done by these two. And then sometimes these guys are ready to, you know, step in, and if they actually make a gap, it steps in to fill that gap. So we get mostly full belts out of this one, 99%, I would say. But again, we also, for this, I think we needed 4 or 5. I'm not even sure. I haven't got my calculator open. But we didn't need that much. But again, I just chose to use the leftover plates that I had and just maximize what we could. So we go 12 in, 16 out. Again, way too much for what we need. And obviously, all of this, the steel, the gears, and the pipes, were made to, which we already designed on stream at some point. There it is. Fill this. Obviously, there's, you know, we need to figure out how we're going to place this at some point, because these pipes, maybe we don't even need these belt balancers there or there at the engine factory. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that. So yeah, we need to divide these to somewhere up there and somewhere down here, obviously, because that input's going to be on both sides. Just to give a rough estimate, a rough idea, let's do something really... Wait, what did I just do? Did it wrong again, didn't I? No, I'm very confused as to what I just did. Yeah, that's the one. So this is obviously horrible. This is not the way to do this, because you can't just flip this over. Actually, you can. Never mind. Anyway, so it's going to be something like this, right? And then we're gonna have, maybe it's going to move a little bit up. No, actually, I think it's going to move a lot bit up. Because that's the other thing that I wanted to mention today. Yeah, if we just grab this and we walk up here, somewhere up here is my red chip factory, and I'll give you an overview of what I'm talking about in a moment. But I want to, as you know, we are doing this. There's lots of stuff here still. We are doing this mostly because we want to have, or at least I want to have, the perfect spacing on everything, right? I want to make sure that all the factories have the same quote-unquote center and are based around a certain width of a factory that has yet to be determined, because I don't know what the widest or highest, in this case, factory is going to be. So that's the idea behind this. And once I actually looked at the complete picture, I noticed something that was bothering me, and something that I want to, this is all just guesstimations, by the way, what I'm placing right now. This is not the definite placement by any stretch of the imagination. So something like this. We've got plenty of room to get our belts in here or in here, and go out from steel here and go cross over and go into here. Because obviously that's the 3 things that need to go in here. These things need to be... Wait, which things need to be mixed again? Hold on. Hold on. Crafting there. Shoot. Okay. Well, gear wheels and steel need to be mixed, so we'll have a little mixing area here, and from there we'll go up here and on down here, and these ones need to be entered directly. I was actually hoping that these 2 guys would need to be mixed, but then I can't infuse them fast enough. All this is to say that I'm not going to connect this because there's lots and lots of stuff to do. Now that we've placed our last actual main ingredient for blue science, so we've got our red up here, we've got our engines here, and all the way up there we've got sulfur spewing out somewhere. I decided to make this, as I did with black. Am I far enough out? I think I am. A blueprint of the entire thing so we can actually see, sorry about that, so we can actually see what the entire factory looks like and where we can make some improvements. And this is what I want to get to today. So what I'm trying to do today is two things. A very, very long introduction to to trying to tell you what I'm trying to get to. So as I said at the beginning of this entire speech, most of this stuff is in my head, so it's all a bit ethereal, all a bit, what are you actually doing? And this is what I'm trying to get to. I'm making a blueprint of this so we can actually have an overview of what it is we're doing. Or, what I'm trying to get to is basically what I should say. Because now that we've ghosted everything in, oh boy, the FPS with this giant blueprint is dying rapidly. I can't even move anymore. Am I at 2 frames per second? Jeez. So like most weeks, true. Not entirely unfair. I'll just do it like this. Okay. I want to do this. Okay, there we have it. There is our entire factory. Now, I do see that I took a wall down here, which you can ignore. But you know what? That's fine. The pipes here are a little bit hard to see. But, there's a lake here. So there's some stuff here. Not everything is just perfect just yet. But that wasn't the point of this. The point of this was to get an idea of how wide we need to go or how high we need to go. And what this allows me to do is to get an idea on how everything looks when it is finally done. Oh my god, I have cheat power somewhere. How do I? Oh my god. Ignore that, please. Ignore that. I thought I'd taken it out of all the blueprints, but apparently not. Anyway. There's a few things that will likely notice once you actually see this. One thing is, obviously, when I did this during testing, I had this right down here because I hadn't seen the entire picture yet. And one thing, the first obvious thing I noticed was, look at how far red is sticking out. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Compared to where sulfur is coming from, which is an end product to go to blue, and where the engines were coming from, it's ridiculously high. So I want to bring stuff in line, right? That's what I like to do. That's how I like to build stuff. Now, these smelting areas right behind the train areas are fine. They're in line. They're absolutely perfect. One thing I would like to change is to have, and I think I've already changed my mind on this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I would like to bring this chemical area in line with the end of this. However, there's a little caveat to that. I mean, obviously, it's not that big of a deal adding more pipes with pumps just to go a little bit longer. I mean, these belts being a little bit longer, who cares? The problem about that is that I will not, if I bring this in line with this, I will not be able to have enough room here to get these belts properly into this area, the coal belts, and this plastic area is a little bit longer than the green chip area, so it would stick out, making it no longer in line anymore. So I've decided to do the following. To make everything readable, if you know what I mean, I'm going to bring this in line with this, but I'm also going to move up these green chips, because there's an extra added benefit to this. I'm going to move up these green chips to be in line with the steel here. And I'm going to do the same for the plastics. After that, oh, and for the gear wheels and the pipes as well, obviously. So what would we have? We would have a first row of machines that are just the initial processing of raw materials. Then we get a row of intermediate materials, right? And then we can move this tiny sulfur factory up in line with the red, which is obviously also going to be moving up because these ones are going to be moving up to this point. So everything's going to move to the right. Bring this as an end, quote unquote, end product for blue science up to here in line with red, and have the engines in line with red as well. Almost choked myself there. This will give us 3 rows, 1 initial or raw material processing, 1 intermediate processing, and the end product to go to the final product of blue science, which will be behind it. Now, I did think about this, and we have a giant gap in here, so we could have utilized that, but I kind of like... I did do that for black because I had the room to actually keep everything in line and have the black science production in the same line without having too much trouble with belts and pipes and everything going everywhere. In this case, I think I want to just move this up in line with this and have it beyond this point, because I think that is the easier way to go. I might just still... I don't know how big it is. That's the whole point. I don't know how big it is in relationship to this hole, because in that case, we could still do that, maybe. You could move the top green up and move the red back. I've thought about that. I got 2 problems with that. We could shift all of this iron smelting down, make enough room for this green to go up, this green to go down, because obviously it has to be symmetrical. I can't just move one green up and leave the other one here, because that would mean it is lopsided as opposed, shoot, how do I say that? From the point of view of this copper smelting area, and then shift this all the way back in. I've looked at that, but that would mean the train stations would have to be so far apart that it doesn't really make sense to do that. I would like to do that, but the train stations would be so far apart, and I want to obviously have all the train stations be as far apart from each other to have that symmetry, because this obviously won't work. This is like 4 belts apart, and this is like 16 belts apart almost. Well, maybe 12, I don't know. So I'm going to have to move these train stations down anyway, and therefore the entire factory is going to widen. That being said, this distance is exactly the distance as I want to have it, because that means this just fits perfectly into what I'm doing here. So this is the distance I'm going to be using. Over here, and over here. This might go in a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. One line says, or more, one of the smelting to the top and move oil down, so have smelter. Okay, I think you've been doing a lot of alcohol, because that sentence is not working for me. Hang on. Or I've been doing a lot of alcohol. That's a distinct possibility for someone who doesn't drink. Could you move the top grade or more one of the smelting, to the top, move oil down? So have smelter, oil, smelter, coal, smelt. Oh, or move. Well, sorry, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Or move one of the smelting to the top and move oil down. Interesting. I had not considered that. I am considering it right now. So, no, because then the problem, because we need the copper and the iron for green chips and red chips. So these need to be close to each other and can't have a a chemical plant in between, because that would mean we would have to cross. Well, if we move copper up here and oil down here, we would have to move all this iron across this oil field or chemical plant to get to this. So I like messing with you on a Sunday. Thank you. So yeah, no, that's it's okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work because we'd have to have the iron go through the chemical plant, and we can't do that. So, yes, in theory, moving green up to here and green down to here to have red shoved in here. We can do the plastics, obviously, from the top. Where would we get the green from? Well, we could get the green. We could do everything from the top and shift this all the way back. Shift these a little bit forward, get them in line with this. I suppose that's... Yeah, but the distance between the train station would be so huge. I mean, look how wide the red chip factory really is. Gee, I wish I could do copy paste actions inside of a blueprint. Just to have it at this scale would be very nice indeed. That would be, but that's probably building an engine inside of an engine. I don't know if that's what you want to do. Now, I'm thinking about. I'm reevaluating moving green up and the green down. I mean, then we could have one row of everything being in line. We could bring the green a little bit forward, the red back to have those in line. Push the steel a little bit forward to have it in line with the red. These ones can fit anywhere because they're tiny. But then where do we put the engines? Because we can't have these two factories and the engines in between this gap here, unless we can. Because if we make this gap larger, because we want to move this up and this down, oh, that's very interesting. Oh, why did I... Because this gap between the train stations, again, I shall reiterate, which needs to be the same everywhere, eventually. If this gap is really, really wide, that means the distance between all of these are going to be wide, which means the distance between these two smelting areas are going to be wide, which means we're going to have more room in between the steel and the green chips that are up here. And therefore, perhaps have room to put the engines in this gap as well. I mean, we can move this obviously a lot down. We can move this obviously a lot up. But is the gap difference between these two, because that's the, those are the ones that count. Those are the ones that are going to determine the gap here. Is that going to be enough to fit this into there? Now, that's going to be really rough. But I've got two thoughts running through my mind right now. I really do. I really do. I've got. How do I put this? You know what? Let me rephrase. I've got two fears right now. First fear is the most obvious. I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into this moving of green chips up, green chips down, shifting all of this. I mean, it's all cut and paste, I realize, because it's not being built and it's Ghost, but it's still going to be a lot of effort trying to line everything up, all of that stuff, trying to figure out where all the belts are going to go, etc., etc., and then finding out that I can't actually get these engines in line with everything else. That would be frustrating, obviously, because I'd do a lot of work, and I'd have to revert back. Obviously, I would then do that in a testing environment, so I don't actually ruin what I've already have in my actual environment before I know that it works. But my second fear here, and this is not entirely trivial, for me at least, is you guys. Me spending another, 10 episodes? Nah, that's maybe a little bit too much. 3-4 episodes trying to rejigger everything, getting it into the perfect state. Building stuff I've already been building for quite a while. Is that interesting? I'm not sure. I find it hard to articulate this, but I hope you understand that I'm not just trying to build a very nice factory. I'm also trying to build entertaining content, right? And I hope it's very weird to say the next thing, but it will drive us to drink and or drugs. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I'm trying to, I'm hoping that a tiny part of the entertainment of this series, of this channel is me, but I hope most of the entertainment is from, the game and what we can accomplish. And I honestly don't know what the ratio of that is, but getting back, that's the two fears I have: doing a lot of work, not getting actual results, and you guys going, well, this is boring. Do it in testing, stream it, and just place the finished product in game. That's interesting. That's interesting. One online says, already there, let's start placing things. All right, thank you. That's very nice to hear. Andrew, that's interesting, but Okay. I hear what you're saying. The problem with that is that I really, really want to do that because it sounds like good fun. At least, building in Factorio always sounds like good fun to me. So it's not a problem of me not wanting to do it because I'm addicted to this game. Let's just say it out loud. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been doing this for 5 years already, right? And 6 years if you count the offline time. Nearly daily. But what would I do now then? Because if I'm going to do this in an unofficial stream, if you know what I mean, what would I do now? You know what? I think I'm just gonna, and that would be quicker. Well, it wouldn't be quicker, not for me. Do it in testing stream and just place it. Okay. Oh, hang on. My phone's going. My phone's ringing. No, be quiet. Whew. Okay. Just in time. Anyway, what was I saying? It would as if you wouldn't have to talk as well. Well, if I stream it, I almost automatically want to talk. Design a wall defense and start placing it at twice the distance you think you need. That's something I could do, but yeah, that's something I definitely could do. Okay, okay. So we're going to... Okay. Alright, that's the plan then. That's the plan then. I will do this in separate streams. Probably on Twitch, by the way. But I'll announce that, obviously, on this channel. Once I do... I think I'll do that a few Saturdays now. Just a few Saturdays in a row. I think that's the best timing for it, because I'm, I obviously have a normal job that I need to attend to, so I can't, do this during the week as much as I would like to. Well, Sundays is obviously for this. So, yeah. All right. Well, at least you've seen the overview now. Use turrets, flamethrowers, and artillery. I don't like flamethrowers. I understand where you're coming from, but Factorio is a job too. Well, yes, sometimes it feels like that, but it's a job I do very, very happily. I don't like flamethrowers, mostly because they require some kind of fuel, which is an annoyance to get in great quantities along a large wall that, which I have right now. So, I'm going to stick with artillery and lasers, and I'm going to... Okay, let's clear this one. Do I want to create this blueprint? You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do just because I want to look at it at some point. I'll keep it here. Why do I have so much uranium fuel cells? Wait, why do I have so many uranium fuel cells? I didn't do anything, did I? Never mind. Never mind. All right, so we are going to work on defenses. And if we look at the map, oh boy. This is our blue science setup, which barely fits, and it doesn't fit sideways either. So this is our last line of defense. So if I take that distance and I multiply that by 3, where am I going to do my 7th color, though? Where am I going to do... Because you're not paying attention on Thursday episode. Oh, probably. That's very true online. I probably did that on Thursday. You are absolutely right. Yeah, so we get 6 basic colors, and then we get space science, the white science. That has to come in somewhere as well. Obviously, I want to have something of the science blocks at the end of this train fall, which, now that I look at it, now that I actually have an idea on how big these science areas are going to get, this train fall seems woefully too small. Is it just me, or does it just seem like seriously too small? We've already got 6 inputs just for this blue one. I'm not entirely sure how many we had for the black one, but if we still have to do purple, yellow, and white as well, that's going to be... I was honestly thinking we might not have enough. Wait, that was a visual trick. Ah, never mind. There's a lot more. There was a visual trick going on where it looked like I didn't have enough trains going down, but it still looks tiny compared to what we're trying to do. Yeah, these... I can't make these corners smaller. I can make them start a little bit earlier, but I can't make them smaller. So that's the entire problem I have right now. Obviously, this is not going to stay the depot for the LTN system because it's way too small. Yeah, like way too small, as in I'm blocking stuff right here. So it's already too small and we need to work on that. But that is for another time. Obviously, we need to... I think we have enough trains. Or at least, let me rephrase, enough tracks to feed everything. We are going to need a buttload more trains. But the question right now is if I take this distance, trust me, I'm measuring on my screen right now with my fingers. So if this would be I'm taking the distance between where we started our black signs and where we are, rather blue signs, and where we're ending our blue signs. And I'm going to measure it from here, which would be about here. If I then take the next one, so that one would just be for the green signs area, right? I mean, I could do with a little bit of rejiggering of that one too, because it could look a little bit nicer, but we'll get to that at some point. If we go from here, we go down, we get to about here. So that's where the actual blue signs would be. And then if we go from here down again, we would end up down here. So I would have to... So there's another task, the depots. Yeah, definitely. So I would have to build all the way down here. I mean, can I? Yeah, something like this. I would have to build the wall at least all the way down here to have enough room for even those three things. Then I still need my 7th science, which I need to place somewhere, I'm not entirely sure where, and I would need to have obviously the area that uses all that science, but I in my head I wanted to have them, I'm gonna put my finger on the screen again, I wanted to have that in line with the train fall itself, so the trains that were picking up red signs, green signs, blue signs, black signs, whatever, would have to re-inject themselves into this train fall, and we'd see lots and lots of trains just constantly going down, trickle down. But if I do that center, then I don't actually have room for space science and depot. Do I want a depot down here? Ugh, I don't think I do, actually. So, oh, I moved my... Never mind. I'm going to have to go way far down. That's fine. But then where do I want my depot? Actually, I think I'm going to... okay. As you know, this is Factorio, so rejiggering of stuff is part of it. And, as you know, I like symmetry. I like things that are symmetrical, which means I actually had thought, okay, well, if I have this starter area here, I'm going to do, because it fits so nice, I'm going to do a row of power stuff here and a row of power stuff here. And then that's going to be all cool and contained, and it looks cool. Whatever. Now that we have actually put this here, one other job I wanted to do is I want to move these 4 that are actually in this block out here, because I've also realized that I'm going to probably need 2 blocks worth of power just to feed everything. Let me explain why that is. The black factory itself, the black science factory itself, uses about 6 gigawatts of power. Now, one of these blocks produces 800 megawatts of power. So if we have 5 of these, we would have, sorry, am I saying that correctly? Yeah, if we have 5 of these, we would have 4 gigawatts of power. So 5 of these is not enough to power only the black science area. We would have to have 6, 7, about 8, right? 7.5, whatever. Of these, of this block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is what we need just to power black science. Let alone blue, let alone purple, or rather pink, and yellow, and all the other stuff. So I'm thinking I'm making a block here just for power, and I'm making a block here just for power. And I could do something of a depot-ish thing in between. Make 2 of them, one here, one there, one for stuff that is mined over here, one for stuff that is mined over there. Makes kind of sense, right? And then it's still symmetrical, although it does mean we would have to move this power. This is not empty yet. It is still, well, going is maybe a little bit of a overstatement. It's doing something. It looks too slow, doesn't it? Huh. Doesn't look right. Never mind. It's okay. It's fine. It looks fine. I clearly need to move to walk next to this because all of this can be picked up. Once that is gone, we can make a block here, which should line up with something like this, and have power here and power there. Andrew says probably better to have 4 depots, 1 on each corners, as you don't know where or how many mines you'll have. True, Andrew, true, but I also know that most of the trains will have to come, or no, all of the trains will have to go into the train fall at some point, either for dropping off the raw materials or for picking up the end product, which means they will have to be at the top. I think it's the new design. Wait, make a block. Wait, hang on. What are you saying, One Online? Make a block above the starter area for it. For what? For power? Or for the depot? I mean, I could do a depot up there. It would give me... I think it's the new design for the miners. Ah, okay. Above for the depot. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good idea. Where's my wall at? There it is. Ooh, that's a little bit close, but okay. I think that's actually a really good idea because that does allow me to move from this area freely to anywhere else. To return then to go in here. So I don't actually, because I do think I need to get rid of these roundabouts right here, because I do think they are, blocking too much. Wow, most of this has been, an hour of this has been design talk. I'm sorry if that's not your thing. I apologize for that. Not much building going on. Yeah, because these things just need to be inputs, right? They do not need to be a throughput or an output because they need to be inputs. So this probably is not going to be a roundabout. Well, maybe it could be. Yeah, maybe it could be. I don't think it really matters that much. In the end, it won't have that much of an impact. Or it will, and then I might have to change my design entirely, but I won't figure that out until I've actually built the damn thing. It also means that these 3 train stations, and it might be more in the future, are going to have to rotate 90 degrees to go out here, so that we don't actually use this as an output, so this does not get blocked by any trains that are going this way. And obviously we can't go this way because I've already blocked that. So, and we don't want, well, this can be an input for me, but this is going to go and this is going to go, so these will only be inputs for the train fall itself. Yeah, I think that is a really, really good idea, just to have one depot up here. I might be making a mistake, I don't know, but I think I like the suggestion. I like the idea of that, to have this as just an offshoot to go everywhere, for every mine that we need, and then just come back in through the sides and go into the trainfall, sorry, the waterfall. So I like that. I like that a lot. Still, I have no idea where I'm going to. So we're going to do. Okay, let's recap. We're going to do a depot up here, power on either side of this, and I don't know if that's enough, so we might have to do power and power and power and power, but we'll get to that when we get to it. We're going to have our science blocks going down left and right, and we're going to have our labs at the end of this down here. Now, the only thing I'm unsure on is white science, right? Because that is the odd one out. That makes 7, and that's weird. Make the north wall 2 blocks north, just in case. Yes, that's a good idea, Andrew. That's actually, yeah, thank you very much. That is a good point. Just to have, you know, enough room to for if we ever change our mind or wherever we want to do. Yeah, because I could go not power out, but power up. But then I might be in the, well, no. You know what? We'll figure it out. So depot over here. So we're going to move this wall up. Power out here, power out there. So moving this power away. Oh, once this mine is actually done. 3 here, 3 there for science builds. And then the seventh science build, I truly don't know. And I guess I'm going to figure that out once I've actually built everything else. Or should I do this? You know what? I think I know what I'm going to do. My brain just told me to do the following. Depot, power, power. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for science packs. 1 block of labs here, 1 block of labs here, all centered on this, not on these ones, and then in the middle have the white science going straight from the rockets into the 2 blocks. And that is centered upon this. Yeah. I like that. No, I can't put it on the top because that would be... No. That's too far away. I like the symbolism of the rocket being on top. I like the symbolism of that. But I think I like to have the white science be centered on this and have labs on either side and then just feed in directly into those. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's cool. All right, we have a plan, ladies and gentlemen. We have a plan. I need so many more radar stations, like everywhere. It's ridiculous. Okay, where do I start? Do I start up? I think I can start up. And then move this depot already out of the way. Just connect it directly to this. It doesn't really matter that much for what we're trying to do down here, but it cleans this up a little bit right now. Yeah. Good plan. I took a train somewhere, didn't I? I'm gonna do the science buildy stuff. I'm gonna do that on Twitch on the stream. You know, the testing testing stream, whatever. It only took 73 episodes. Yeah, well, sometimes it takes time to get your initial brain fart into an actual design idea. Start on the north wall. Yeah, there seems to be less spiders up there. I was thinking the exact same thing, sir. I was thinking the exact same thing. I'll drive home and we'll start moving a wall. Obviously, the left and right walls need to, or the east and west walls, I should maybe say. I'm going to go all the way home because I might want to... Oh, shoot. Go back, I guess. Yes, go back. Why am I going back? Because I still have a box around here that contains all my stuff that if I'm going to actually do something, I would like to have. Bugger, where is it? There it is. Okay, so it's in between the oil and the stone right above this tiny little lake in the darkest area of those three areas. Wait, am I here yet? I am. Okay. Ooh, hang on. Jump out. Because that means I can also turn my logistics back on and I can have robots... I can turn my logistics back on and have robots clean that up for me. And then I can clean all of that stuff up. It's going to be awesome. So this iron... Ooh, my robots are off. A little bit up and then somewhere... Well, it should be in line with this, right? Because that's where I placed it. I think. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. That one's mine, that one's mine, that one's... And I was afraid that this would happen. How will I solve this? This is full, this is full. I got way too much stuff. What do I want and what do I don't want? Right. I'm going to need smelters here anyway, so I'm going to leave those behind. I'm going to need these anyway without one. Because I'm going to need those to build this. Shoot, I'm not going to build this area here, am I? Darn it. Okay. Next question. Where can I easily, or what can I easily dump back in the factory? Make landfill? Yeah, that's good for this, I suppose. But what do I do with all of this? Because I don't have any rocks. Well, I have a little bit of rock here, but, you know, not that many. So I still need to think about the other stuff. Okay. I at least need these ones because those are going to be, you know, trying to be filled by the boys back home. This storage tank, I don't think I'm requesting any storage tanks, am I? No, so that's safe. This is obviously just not important. It's all of this that is important. I can dump maybe some of this iron because I don't... Then again, that's the stuff that I can easily get rid of back at home. I don't need the nukes. I don't need the walls. I don't need anything of this box. Shoot. You know what? If I don't need anything, it doesn't really matter. I'll leave everything behind. And just dump what I can. And if and when I ever get back here, I will... what do you mean cannot insert stone? I'm not trying to insert stone. Oh, I'm running over stuff. Never mind. I will clean out that box. But not now. Not now. Let's get back to the train, which... Everything is so far away. Who decided to build this big? Jeez. Okay. Let's really go home now. Did I turn my stuff back on? Yes, I did. So anything I'm missing, I should be able to get. And anything I have too much of, it should add it to the list. You know what? That's a good idea. Add new. Do not forget. Donut? What? Do not forget to pick up a box of leftovers at Ghost Blue Science area. Why am I going there? Why am I... What? Oh, I am either full or I have lots of these things. So I need to add a weight condition that says empty and No, can't do that. Shoot. And this makes no sense. And time passed like a billion seconds. And then you know what? I'm going to just turn it off. Whoop, done. No, stop it. Wait, I turned it. Right. It's going very smoothly. No one complain. Thank you. Wait for it, wait for it, wait. Is this the right button? Of course it isn't. Let me try again. This is the right button. Yay, I did it. Something like that. Alright, here we go. You. Do not do that, because those things were silly. Actually, you know what? Do not go there. That solves everything. Go there. Yeah, sure, whatever. Nobody wants you anyway. This is emptied out. Good. Is there anything I can dump in here? Well, yes, I can. Very nice. Go away. We don't want you. I have some miners in here, which I can dump. Obviously, I can... it's safe. There's trains parked there. Dump these... no. Fuel cells. Wait, why am I not building... what am I building over here? Oh, right. Never mind. Wait, are you telling me it's stuffed already? Oh, it's stuffed already. Jeez, I had not expected that. I honestly did not expect that. Okay. Cool. Wait, where am I looking? Here I am. Here I am. Yeah, that's full. That's full. Wow. How much one factory can actually do. It's very nice. Well, that leaves me with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself. What? There we go. They should both put it on the same side, so it should be fine. Yeah, and they do, so that's good. Got rid of those. I do not... I'm going to move a wall, so I do need some nuclear bombs, so I'm going to keep those with me. I don't need a billion train tracks right now. So I'm going to go the trains here so I can safely cross over, do this. How many am I requesting of those? 500? Jeez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anything beyond that I can dump. Nice. I've got way too many power poles. This is substations. Let's dump those. These are power poles. Let's dump those. Pipes. Am I actually doing pipes in a wagon somewhere? I don't think I am. You know what? I think that might be a good idea to do. Let's do 3 and 3, shall we? Wait, no, I don't want to grab half. Ugh. Oh, if it's blocked, I cannot set... Hang on. Am I pushing the right button? No, I'm not pushing the right button. That's fine. I knew that. I was just testing how the system works. Dump that. Oh, right. How do I prevent this? Well, like this. This is... You know what? I might as well make this official. I don't know. I don't need 3 of those. Dump them. No. Dump them back into a box. Is there anything else I would like? Why is there only one robot here? Oh, because reasons, right. What else was I doing? Smooth. Do you need to change the output for the so it keeps going. What? Trying to figure out this word. Reprocessing? Do you need to change the output for the reprocessing so it keeps going? I'll try and figure out what you mean in a moment. For now, I'm gonna dump that. I'm gonna dump that. I think I only have one of each. Why can I not type today? I have many of those days. I'm gonna move this one over here. I'm gonna do more robots because why not? Oh, hang on. I need to obviously change this then to that. So we have a little bit more flexibility in what we can build where. As a matter of fact, if I'm going to do pipes here anyway, I might as well do pumps as well. At least one stack, right? You know what? Let's make it 2. So we can use this train to build many areas. The used uranium fuel cells. What's wrong with the used uranium fuel cells? Why is it backed up? Oh, it's backed up because I'm pushing in this stuff and it can't actually... Wait, it was running out last time and now it's... Well, I don't think we need this one anymore. I don't know. It was running out last time and now it's... stuffed. I don't know. I'll let this run out and you know what I can do? Yeah, this is what I can do. Okay. I'm going to move this arm out. Yes, I'm going to move this arm out. Then I'm going to get a red wire. I don't have a red wire. I missed the red wire. There it is. Good. I'm going to attach one to the belt here. Yes. And I can't reach this all the way, so I'll go to this thing. I need 2 more. Go from here to here. And then I'll go to... Shoot. Hang on. Output priority to the right for this stuff. Now I can safely put this here without getting more. Get red wire. Get red wire. There it is. Connect it there. And tell this thing to read only. Do I pulse or do I hold? Wait, why is this red? Wait, why is this red? Oh, because it's red circuit. I don't know. Anyway, hold that signal. And this should only be enabled if this equals 0. Now, only when this actually runs out will it let a few through. Otherwise, this will just be full. Hold red wire. Yes. Yes, thank you. And that should feed most of the stuff down here, keeping all of these nice things going, and should keep this going unless it's too slow, unless all of these are too slow apparently, and then it can help out again. Perfect. We have a solution. I like solutions. What was I doing with my train? Oh, right, pumps, so I need to add one of those as well. It's a little bit of a messy train, but that's okay. Yeah, and I haven't gotten any more pipes, so I'm quite certain I set that correctly. Do I have lights? I do have lights, so I don't need to worry about that. What else should I want? Well, I could, I suppose, do something like this, right? Yeah, I mean, why not? One stack, well, seeing as how many science or chemical shit I'm going to build, how many do I have? 1, 2, I've got 8, because I've got 2 there. So let's do 4 and 4. That makes no sense whatsoever, but hey, it looks cool. Copy, paste, paste, put that one back, paste, and then do the other thingy here, chemical plants, copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay, cool. So we need pipe, chemical, refinery, pump. Really? Let's take that one out. Let's put it in the middle. Yeah. Now let's do that. Cool. Let's do all of those as well. And requests. Request for... Oh, I already got that one. Request for pipes. 100. Sure, why not? I'm putting in 3. Okay, fine. 3. Blibbity bloop. 3 is fine. This one is going to do the other pipe. 3 is 150. Oh, okay. 150. There we go. So we've got those covered. Now, pumps and chemical shit. Pumps I'll do in the middle, because I don't know, reasons. There. I do 2 stacks, so that's 100. And I'll do refineries on the top, because they're the more important one, or the bigger one, or the, I don't know. You got, how many do I have? 4. So that's 40. And we'll go down here for the chemical plant. And we'll do 40 as well. Nice. Now, is this actually being requested? No, because we're not putting it in a box somewhere same as this one. I'm not entirely sure I am building those anywhere. So I might have to build a little bit of a tiny factory to... Oi, don't get me stuck. To build those. Now, I've never had to use a lot of those, so that's probably the reason why I haven't done that before. I thought I had chemical plants. Did I not? So this was sharing this, but I already have like lots and lots. I obviously need more of that than that, but no chemical plants though. No chemical plants anywhere. Not even in this mess right here. Huh. See, this irks me. I want to move this, but I'm not going to. But it should be in between the power poles, right? Not like this. Nah. It irks me a lot. Why is this changed to white? Why would... Why? Or to whatever, yellow. Why is this not... Oh, wait, huh? This has been added. I don't know. Fine. If that's what's... I don't know. So, yeah, I would like to move this, obviously, nicely in between here. I think I'm going to utilize this area to make those 2 things. Nothing to see here. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to utilize this area to make my refineries and my chemical plants. Because why not, right? So we'll do 1 in, 1 out like the rest here. That's fine. And then we can move that at some point in the future. Okay. These 2. These 2. Do I want to limit this? I guess well, they're packed by 10. So, you know what? I'm only doing 40 per... I'm going to need a lot, aren't I? Yeah, let's not limit this. Let's not limit this. Let's copy the recipe into there. And I believe we're putting everything we need into here. Or we're already building... Yeah, everything's yellow here. And yeah. Perfect. So this will automatically start doing its thing. It doesn't need to be fast. It doesn't need to do it right now. It just needs to get there at some point, right? It will put a little bit more of a strain on our factory, but that's okay. Everything seems to be all right, with the exception of these ones. Should I make these unlimited? This is quite a strain on the... I am going to need like 1 billion of them, aren't I? And I don't really want to wait once it's time for building. I mean, I can limit them. Yeah, I should remember to limit them. If I unlimit them now, I will have a stupid amount. Because I will have two... I don't know. It's 1,000 per box now, so it's 6,000. Yeah, I'm gonna... 6,000 is a lot, isn't it? Yet if I put it to unlimited, I get told off. Yes, that's how the world works, one online. It's unfair, isn't it? I'm sorry. 6,000 is quite a lot. You know what? I'll wait until those 6,000 have actually been built, and we'll see from there. We'll take it from there. Okay, so I've adjusted my train. I haven't gotten rid of everything in my pocket yet, which I do want to do. So that's 1. That's 2. I don't actually need these purple ones right now, so I'm gonna go... Oh, shoot. Am I requesting those? Am I requesting those? No, I am not. The only other one is the blue one. Like so. Cool. I don't need any of this. I'm trying to clean up, by the way, because I want to... first and foremost. But also because I kind of feel I have to if I'm going to be building a lot. I don't want to have extra junk with me. If that makes any kind of sense. I have too much of this. How much? I think I'm requesting 1,000 of those, aren't I? Yes. Now, technically, I don't need 1,000 right now. If I'm going to just do... look at the blueprint. Wait, what? Look at the blueprint. I think it said it was 15,000 and 190,000. Really? I'm scared to look now. I don't even know where it is. There it is. Let's have a look. This says 190,000. And that's going to grow because I'm going to reshift everything. And 12,000 modules just for this area alone. Yeah, that's got to go unlimited, hasn't it? 9 radar stations, which is not even enough. Only 48 red boxes, by the way. That's impressive. I don't even know where they would be. Huh. Those lasers, and I'm not going to count. The walls I'm not going to count. 16,000 undergrounds, 14,000 of those. Yeah. And I make a train with 10k and you make funny noises. True. I kind of might have maybe underestimated a little bit, maybe, just maybe, how much I actually am going to need. Shit. I mean, poop. Right. It's gonna take me 3 years to build this thing. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to make temporary factories just to make enough blue belts and all the other stuff to build. Because remember, this is just one science area, let alone the other. Well, there's 2 already built, so let alone the other 4 that I still need to do. Let's see. Let's just for fun. For fun. Let's see how this 124,000 belts, 7,500 blue chips, 6,000 orange chips, modules, orange modules. Boy. Oh, and there's a cheater one in here. Hang on. Never mind. Nobody saw that. I have mentioned the time it will take several times. Yeah, Yeah, you did. You did, and I didn't listen. I'm so sorry. You didn't, Andrew. That's why I started increasing all the boxes sizes. But don't tell Diablo. Oh no! That's fine. That's fine. Oh my god, I need so much. This one still does look nice, doesn't it? It still does look nice. I'm sorry that I still like the way it looks. Sorry. Anyway, see, this is what organization can look like. It looks so nice. That's what they want. That's what I want the other ones to look like. Look at how far these trains are apart, by the way. That's a little bit further than I remembered. So moving the other ones apart is not going to be that big of a deal. All right, enough of this. It's your train set. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. But I could use the help, apparently. You can see the boxes for the beacons on the left. What? Buckets? Beacons? What? This? Yeah. I wish they'd stack higher. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to take a long time building everything anyway. So, nobody saw that. No, nobody saw that. Good. I can do this in secret while nobody's looking. Which one am I pressing now? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this one. Oop, can't reach. And I'm not doing that one because that one is a 2 and not a 3. Nothing to see here exactly. Moving on, moving on. Okay. Well, this was an interesting episode where I did absolutely nothing. Alright, sorry about that. Press L? Logistic networks. Okay. Wait, what's members? Oh, okay, cool. Are you building the research thingies? As it'll take a while to make 4K of them. Yeah, I'm not doing 4K anymore. I'm doing 8K. I think I should end the stream now. Because I've decided to actually go 8 belts output for everything. I might as well build 8K labs, right? Is that? I'm sorry. I mean, I needed 4 belts of input for the 4K stuff. So once I decided to actually go for 8 belts of output for every science, I thought, well, I might as well do 2 sets of lab setups then. Why is there... Oh, this is also what's in the... Wait, no. Why is there an upgrade planner in the logistics? Hold on. Are these boxes not... Oh, they're... Never mind. They're not normal boxes, obviously. They're storage chests. So they are part of this as well. And there's probably an upgrade planner in these ones. Because otherwise I don't know where... Have I actually... I did build an upgrade planner. And I still have that. Oh, I'm in the logistics. Never mind. I know how this game works. Jeez, 1 character. Yes, never mind. Twice infinity is only still infinity. That's you know, theoretically true. Oh, this is working quite nicely, actually. Yeah. Interesting. Nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's working quite nicely. So, I have about 15 minutes left to do something about walls. Actually, I haven't gotten rid of everything yet. Oh, bugger. Not in Factorio. Well, time. Time is the factor here. But it's going to be enormous. It's going to be cool, I guess, once it's done. Right? Right? I'll just dump it in here because I have no other reason to not to, right? Like that. And you know what? That one too. Why do I have an extra robot here? I was dumping stuff. You all are distracting me. I was dumping... Nope. Are you telling me these are all full? Nope, they're not full yet, so I can still go that one, and, well, that one. Good. I'll keep the red. How many am I requesting of the undergrounds? 50, so yeah. Why are these not being built? What am I missing? Seriously, what am I missing? Wait. What did you do? If there's 600 in the system, stop working. Or, yeah. So why not fill up these ones as well? Who cares? Get as many in there as you can. What is this? 15,000? Screw that. Go full bore. If we're going to do this, we might as well do it right? Right? I mean, I think so. We need like a billion of everything, so let's do it right. You have convinced me. Okay, so walls. I need to get rid of some walls. I don't want to get rid of walls. I actually need more walls, probably. I need more lasers as well, which I just left behind. Cool. Iron. Can I just dump some iron in you? Yes, I can, actually. Cool. You and I guess you too. Yeah, over here, last batch. Good. Okay, so we've minimized that. I really don't want to have this in my pocket, so you can take that. Why do I still have this? I thought I dumped that. Must have done something. I must have done something to ruin it again. There we go. How's this going, by the way? This is now green. It's not empty yet. All of them are working, though. Why is that happening? You know what? Never mind. It's fine. I don't need this box anymore. This is still stuffed, so that's good. We still have 1.6 in there, so that's fine. Why in the ever-loving... Oh, bugger. I didn't turn this off. I'm a boob. Well, at least this one's full now, too. Look at that. Everything stops working instantly. I just did that to keep from... Never mind. Finally, one online says. Alright. Enough of that. Wait, how many lights am I requesting? Only one stack each? Let's dump those two. It's been a bit of a weird episode, but you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you need weird episodes. Artillery wagon, is that a train? Yes, that is a train, isn't it? Why do I have an artillery wagon with me? Why do I have an artillery wagon with me? Now, I'm building those over here, or did I just do those once? No, these are the artillery guns. Yeah, I just did that once, I think. You know what? We have a train full of them. We don't need more. And I don't actually want more of... You know, do I want more of the artillery turret? Maybe in the end I do. But how am I going... You know what? I'm not going to worry about how I'm going to feed those then. That is not for now. For now, I just need to clean up. Why do I have two times the same thing? That makes no sense. Delete. I deleted the wrong one because of course I did. Wait, what am I doing? Place this there. Thank you. What am I doing wrong? Pick it up. Ah, it works. Good. Erase that one. Good. Pressing all the wrong buttons since 1949. How many of these am I requesting? Only 50? Good. Don't need this arm. Wait, where did I place arms again? Up here, right. Where's the red arms? There it is. Don't need this arm. Don't need any blue arms. Wait, am I requesting blue arms? Why would I be requesting blue arms? Why do I have blue arms? Seriously. Go away. Okay. Power. I might as well use this time entirely to do some cleaning, right? I'm sorry about that, but I mean, it needs to be done anyway. Some green arms still, and I'm requesting how many? 100? So I can dump. Oh. Well, I can dump some in here. Whoosh. Thank you very much. And those 100 I'll keep, and those 50 I'll keep too. I think I'm there. Well, with the exception of this one. Which I'm building somewhere, I promise. Over here. See, I knew that. Wait a minute. Here we go. Perfect. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 of each. I got a little bit of dirt with me. You know what? That's fine. I'm not too worried about this. You know, the constant combinator, I can dump 2, I suppose. Like this? Yes. Repair, sure. All these blueprints I do not wish to have. But, hold on. What is this? Can I delete this? What is this? This is green chips that I made for blue science. Now, let's see if I have this in here. Actually, I have the improved version and the completed version. Well, kind of improved, you know. It is what it is. Wait, why does this look so different? Hold on. I'm getting there. Oh, this was the right way round. This is actually the improved version. Although I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to... Oh. Nope. This is a broken one. Was just... Never mind. I can delete this one. Bye-bye. This one is what? The new and improved red signs. Did I have that one? Hello? This is the new one. This is the completed one. Aha. Which in turn might change again. So I'll keep those 2. Although this is not completely completed, as you can see. But you know what? It does mean that I don't need this one. So, bye-bye. This, obviously, we're going to keep. Actually, you know what? I can move this one into... how do I do this? Right click? Yes. Into here. Because this is where we are going to end up. Well, 2 of these at least. Next. So this one can be deleted now because I've secured it. This one is my beautiful, beautiful black science setup. Which we already have, I believe. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of extra junk in there, but I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. Yeah, no, this is correct. So, that means this one doesn't look any different to me. Can be deleted. Oh, look at how that looks. So nice. Bye-bye. Right. This is the current state of our blue science, which I will keep so we can have a look at it once we actually start testing and rejiggering the entire area. This is the inside of a train thingy with belts already placed. Sure, let's keep that. Where do I put that? Do I also put that in here? Why not? Why not? Anything to do with science buildy stuff is going in here now. So that means we can delete it right. No. We can delete this right here. Last one is this one. This is, I think I already had the Spaceship Enterprise, right? Yeah, I already had the Spaceship Enterprise. So this is good. This is good. I believe it looked the same. Yeah, with the walls and the chunk out of it. Yeah. So So this one can be deleted too. All right, look at how much space I made. It's so incredibly nice. The rest is fine. The rest is fine. So now I can finally start working on moving the top wall. Ooh. Yeah, I knew that was safe. Up. Safe. Safe, 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 safe. Up here. How far away is it? It's a bit further than I thought. It's a lot further than I thought. Ah, there it is. And there's no protection here whatsoever. Very nice. And that's where I'm going to end the show. I'm sorry. That was just way too funny. For me, at least. So there we go. We've got 2 hours of me thinking of design ideas and cleaning up. Real interesting stuff right here. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. I will obviously... I think Andrew had a good idea. We'll spend some episodes... let's see if you remember any of this on the Tuesday episode. Probably not. We'll see. We'll spend some episodes trying to figure out what the height of 2 blocks here is going to be. And we'll spend some time actually pushing this wall back and utilizing the time to do that. Meanwhile, I'll utilize the any spare time I have, which, during the week is not that much, but on Saturday I can. The problem is, most Saturdays I have things to do, as they say. Either, like yesterday, spending the entire day playing board games with friends on the internet via Tabletop Simulator, which is hilarious. I'd rather do it in person, obviously, but with the entire virus thing going around, we do it online. Or other stuff. But I'll try to, fit in some Saturdays, the next few Saturdays on Twitch, to do the rejiggering of... I'm not sure how much time I need, but let's say 2 at least, to rejigger the entire blue science setup, to make it all fit into one line. And see what that looks like, and if I like it. So I hope you can join me for that too. I've been looking at the analytics for YouTube for my channel, and most of you seem to be online at my 6 o'clock in the evening, so I might do a Saturday evening stream, because the most... How do I say this? The analytics show that most of my stuff is being watched, say, from 5 till 8 in the evenings, or 5 till 7. That's the most dense time of people watching my stuff. So it would seem most of you are online then. So if I stream at that time, I would be able to do it for the most people as well. Unfortunately, I can't do that on a Sunday because I have other obligations, as most of you know. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do that and see what that feels like, what that looks like. If you guys like that, if I'm not excluding other people that can then no longer watch if I do it in the evening instead of in the morning for me. So it's just a test. It's just to see how that works. So that is actually where I'm going to end it, because I have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff to do. I still hope you enjoyed the stream, even though it wasn't as buildy as it normally is. But we did do a lot of decision making, which is really good to have. So there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates, it really does. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.